Hey guys, if you're looking for a wedding videographer, an ad for your business, or a band that needs a music video, Ruthless Media is your one-stop shop that rocks. Ruthless Media in Saginaw specializes in modern yet affordable videography that won't break the bank and will get you the business you're looking for. With 30-second videos starting at just $150, they offer the most affordable content creation in the Great Lakes Bay region. You can find them online at facebook.com/ruthlessmediagroup or at ruthlessmediagroup.com. We are proud to be working with My Apparel Company, that's MI Apparel Company, a newly developed clothing brand focused on providing high-quality products for every Michigander. Whether you're a lifelong resident or someone here for a weekend trip, you will find something for yourself or a gift for a family member. You can find them at miapparelco.com. That's miapparelco.com. And use code GOODPODS at checkout for 15% off all orders of $40 or more. That's miapparelco.com and code GOODPODS for 15% off all orders of $40 or more.
What is that? What the fuck is that?
You boys are smart. That's the perfect crime.
You bitches! This is murder! What the fuck are you doing? Do it! Just do it!
Do it, kid. Never had a choice.
We'll do it live! Fuck it! Do it live! I'll write it and we'll do it live! Fucking thing sucks!
I think we gotta kick a couple of us out.
Why?
I was thinking about this when I was listening. I didn't even know it. Not necessarily when I was listening to the podcast, but I was like, are there too many of us for a podcast? So, like, think about it this way. If you had...
Are you quitting?
No. No.
He's kicking somebody out.
Are you kicking me out?
Yeah, I might be making an executive order. No, I'm obviously not. But I was thinking about it and I was like, all right, cool. Imagine having like a threesome, right? You and two women. That's awesome. Cool. Everybody would probably be in favor of having a threesome, not with each other.
Well, if it was with women, Paul probably would be out.
Yeah, 2 dudes for me.
He would fuck dude. Sorry, I wasn't close enough to the mic.
That's okay.
What's wrong
Well,
with that?
then you
Adam?
add like a third woman in there, and then you're just like, holy shit, this is a lot. And then imagine like 4. Or imagine one girl getting fucked by 4 dudes.
I've seen it.
I think you're... Listen, I think you
Should we
are...
get wild, right?
Yeah.
I think you are looking at this wrong.
How so?
Doing a podcast is nothing like fucking people.
Have you ever fucked somebody before?
Yeah.
This is just
Have
like
you had
fucking
sex?
Somebody.
What the fuck? What are you guys doing?
We get
when you
excited.
guys are having
What
sex?
are we talking about? Where's this going?
Oh, nowhere.
Are you kicking somebody out?
No. No, I just thought I had
If
in
it's
the car.
somebody, it's you, Adam.
Why the fuck would it be me?
Because you're
you
bound to say
fucking-
something way over the line one of these days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Way over.
We got power of technology. Cut it out.
I can't believe
Can't
that
catch
was
everything.
the worst experience of my life.
Really?
That smelling salt?
I brought a whole box. We're gonna do some more halfway.
Like, I knew people had talked about them before, and I'd seen people do them. And, like, that reaction, that was... You explained it perfectly. It's like you're in the pool, a freshly chlorinated, shocked pool, and you fucking dive in, you just get a whole rush of it up your nose.
Yeah. Woke you up a little bit.
Yeah.
Good.
Adam waved
I
around my
started
face and went in my
literally,
eye.
like, there's with tears coming out of my eyes.
Yeah. I mean, if I had cocaine, I'd have brought that. But
Did you smell it, Paul?
Was it? Yeah. Well, it went in my eye. Yeah.
This one?
You've been holding it there that whole time?
Yeah.
You fuck.
Oh, shit, dude. Everybody have a decent New Year's?
I had a fantastic
It started
New Year.
off pretty good, and then
Yeah.
it kind of sucked.
So, Adam, we haven't gotten details yet, but we want to know about your New Year's.
Well, I like to gamble, and sometimes gambling doesn't pay off, kids. So.
It doesn't. Sometimes it does not.
What
pay off.
happened, Adam?
Well, here's the thing. The story's kind of anticlimactic because the ending of it kind of worked out. But we like to play this game on New Year's with my family called AC Doocy. Kind of the premise of the game, you get 2 cards, and then you bet whether the next card that comes up is going to be in between the cards. So, for example, if you have like a 3 and a 10, you could say, hey, I'll bet $2 that the next card is going to land in between the 3 and the 10.
Right. So, basically, the larger the gap is, the more you'd want to bet.
Right.
Right. So we played a few games, and we put like $1 or 50 cents in. We just play with change or whatever. But we played like 3 or 4 games, and the pot only got to like, I don't know, maybe $10 at the most. But the last game we played, everybody kept getting screwed. Everybody, they'd be, hey, I bet $5, and it would come up wrong, so they had to put $5 in. So Paul had to pay $40.
Yep.
Or Andrea had to pay $40. And then the next time it came to me, I had to pay $80, right? So I'm already like $100 down. So now, and then my mom and dad had to pay $200.
Yep.
Kim had to pay, our brother-in-law had to pay like $150. So
But I think his was over $250 altogether.
Yeah. So anyway,
Are you just keeping track the entire time?
It's all in the middle.
We're throwing
You're
cash
just
in.
throwing it in the middle.
So then it gets to a point where people have writing down their Venmos because nobody has enough cash on them.
Yeah.
But we're still going. So anyway, let me back up. My mom bet $100, right? Because she had like a king 3, and it came up 3, so she had to pay $200. And I'm fucking.
That's an important part of this game. If you bet between those two cards,
And you get it wrong.
no. If you get it wrong, you just have to pay what you bet. But if it lands on either of those two cards, a king or a 3, or whatever your two end cards are, you have to pay double whatever you bet.
So my mom has to pay now $200, and I'm fucking dying.
Laughing
I'm
right in her face.
just screaming at him, "You stupid motherfuckers!" I'm
Your mom.
crying. Yeah,
your mom.
Fuck.
Yep.
I was like,
Yeah.
"You're not paying your house payment this month, bitch." Loved it, dude. Because I'm thinking, I'm a natural gambler.
He's not exaggerating.
I'm a natural born gambler, so
Right.
I know I'm gonna win this game of chance. That's just how you have to go in. So the card comes around, and there's like over $300 or something. I don't remember the exact amount in the pot. Ace 2 comes up, and it's star, but it's our money, and I'm like, bet the fucking pot. Bet the fucking pot. Kim throws it on the card. Fucking lands an ace. $600 fucking
No
dollars.
fucking way, dude.
Nate, you didn't even come close. You weren't even close.
Fucking
I was half.
I was
Dollars.
blown. I was saying 300.
300, and Nate was like, mind blown.
So the panic that set in on my fucking
Adam-
the blood left me. It left my body, and
shit
I
a wipe?
shit blood all over the fucking floor because it's like $600 fucking dollars.
On one hand.
Yeah,
One card.
One card. Like, so I'm like, no fucking way. And this game started with 8 people.
Everybody put in $1.
And it got up to that big. So I'm like panicking. I'm like, all right, Sar, fucking put it in the pot.
Sell one of the kids.
Yeah, fucking sell an ovary.
Yeah.
We're fucked. So fortunately, and this is why it's a little anticlimactic. So $300 was in the pot. Fortunately, I was playing with family because then everybody realized at that point where it's like, this is out of fucking hand. Except for Kim. He's like, you can win it on the next one. Win it on the next one.
And
I'm
Kim
like,
had been going crazy. Like, Kim had lost so much money because he had like 7-10 and he bet $50.
yeah,
There's only 3
What the
chances.
fuck?
Because he's nuts. He's
drinking
nuts.
a lot,
Oh, yeah.
a lot of booze. So, like I said, a little anticlimactic because I didn't actually end up paying the $600 because it was with my mom and dad and Paul. And
So you owed the money to your parents?
no, it would have
No,
been owed to the
it'd
pot.
have been
we
owed to the
we
pot.
stopped the
Oh,
game.
amongst everyone.
Well, it would have been whoever.
And then there would have been almost $1,000 in the pot.
So the pot. So
How does
you're
it
just
end?
throwing money
Where's the
into
end?
the
when
pot.
somebody
somebody
wins
wins
the
all
pot.
So
the
how
money.
much money was in the pot?
So there was $300. An ace came up, so I had to double the pot at $600.
So it would have been $900 pot?
$900 on that fucking table.
And you ruined the night by not putting the money
Yeah.
in.
I didn't ruin it.
No,
I
you
didn't
did.
fucking ruin
Listen,
it.
was over.
Hey, here's exactly what it did. It was a bummer, but I was bummed out for Adam. I was like, God damn, because I know if that was me, I wouldn't want to pay that money. So it was like, okay,
I
fine.
said I'll pay the fucking
yes,
money.
Adam did, but Starla, and she will deny it now. Say that it was somebody else's idea immediately. She's like, well, I think we should just all take our money back and just be done. But immediately after she said that, then they started dividing up the money, and she's like, well, it wasn't my idea, it was Karen's. Like, it was like, no, it was Starla.
I didn't take any of the money. Everybody else got the money. So like
Yeah.
$300,
Yeah.
I didn't take any of that. I like I said, I lost over $100, but holy
Yeah.
shit.
Kim got back his 150, Mom got back her 100, and then we got the rest. We ended up winning like 150 because Andrea won that 100 before
Yeah.
that.
What is the most you guys have ever lost gambling?
No, well, I didn't really.
Any type of gambling, sports gambling, at the casino, blackjack, anything.
I mean, all at once, maybe a couple of $100.
Yeah.
I mean, I think. I won like $500 playing roulette once, and I was super fucked up. And I said, "Wow, there's no way I can lose now." So I took $500 and I put it all on the table,
Gone.
and I lost. Yeah. So I guess
Yeah.
$500. I mean, but over over the last couple of years, I've been sports betting. I mean, into the thousands of dollars that I'm negative because I'm a fucking idiot.
Yeah, because you don't realize how people. But
betting on
here's the
Madden
thing:
games.
people don't realize how fast.
I won a fuck $800.
I was
going to
say that fucking Bovada check
I don't
that you
know why-
cashed
I don't know
for
why I
a
quit.
simulated game.
I don't know why I quit.
I say get back into it.
I don't know if they do it. Real sports are back. I don't know if they do it anymore.
Yeah, but I'd probably say about 300
At once.
that I have like. And what I'm counting is I walk in to a casino and then with how much money I have in my account and then what I leave with. I know that I've lost more than that while playing because I've been up
And then lost it all.
$700-800 and then I've lost 600 of it
Yeah.
because you just keep thinking like you get on that hot streak and it's like
Well, just a couple weeks ago. See, I bet. I like to do sports betting more than casino.
I love playing blackjack.
I like going to the casino, but what happens, like most of the time, is I get too drunk and I go, in my head I'll be playing roulette and I'm like, it's gonna be a $1,200 on 12, and I don't know why it never comes up 12, but
I've never lost a ton of money at all.
Paul takes $5 with him.
But it was more of I got my last paycheck from a job I had, and I had been on a hot streak for a couple weeks. We had been going to the casino, and I won every single time. But when I got that last check, it was like, okay, this is all the money in the world I have. It was like $200. We went to go
He
play.
just quit his job.
I did quit my job. We went to play roulette, and that's exactly. I thought, well, I can't lose. I have enough that I could just keep betting, and then I'll eventually be up. I lost everything, and then it dawned on me that the night before we were at the casino, I had borrowed $20 from somebody, so I was actually negative that money. That was every penny I had gone.
I can't remember if did I talk about the Lyft ride that I had home in Vegas.
No. I don't.
When I went to
remember
Vegas, I'm pretty sure in a previous episode I brought it up, but
You've been to Las Vegas?
Yeah,
during COVID.
yeah.
I was kidding.
I brought it to Michigan.
That's right. You were number one.
Yeah. So we went to Vegas back probably the first or second week of March for a buddy of mine's birthday. And what was I playing? So we were mainly playing blackjack at MGM, bouncing around. There was one day, it was in the middle of the day, we were walking down the strip. We ended up at Treasure Island. And I was, you're good. I was playing slots. And I was just max betting $20. And I hit and I won, I think I won like 890. And then we were going to this show at the Flamingo that night. And while we were waiting in line, I had my two friends hold our spot in line. I was sitting at the roulette table, and then I won like $500 at the roulette table, just waiting to get in line to this show. So lost a couple hundred more. Fast forward, I'm on the lift. I'm on my way back to the airport to fly home on the red eye, and the cab driver asks, how'd you do? How'd you make out? I said, dude, I got $1,200 in my pocket in cash that I didn't have when I showed up.
He pulled around a gun.
Yeah, he robbed me.
Get the fuck out of my cab.
Right? And he said that usually doesn't happen. So I told him, I said, what's the worst case where you pick somebody up and they lost a shit ton of money? He said about 3 months prior, this dude was flying in from Washington State on a layover, 10-hour layover in Vegas. Picked him up from the airport, dropped him off on the strip. Picked the guy up 3 hours later, and the dude was white. And he said, well, how'd you do? And he goes, well, I'm going to have to call my wife and explain how I just lost $50,000 out of her time.
Holy
He fucking
shit.
Bro, he lost like the 10 grand that he physically had on him, whether it was in his account, checking, savings, whatever, and then he opened up a $40,000 line of credit at MGM and blew the entire thing. Yeah,
You should go to
That's
Vegas.
fucking
You guys want to go to
which
Vegas?
I didn't even know. I didn't know you could do that.
Oh, now
You
you
can
know.
open a line of
Let's go.
Come on, dude.
You're the
scumbag.
guy.
I'm the scumbag finance.
You
know.
see Matt?
Scumbag financier.
Yeah.
Get the fucking car. There's some big fucking dudes getting ready
I
to
was
break his
just
ankles.
explaining to Paul how I used to do fucking free cash advances off my credit card by overdrafting my checking account. So yeah, let's go, dude. Let's go to Vegas. How many casinos are there? If I get a line of credit at each one,
Every one of them, and just keep paying it off.
if I go really fast, maybe my credit report won't update that quick. I'll just get a fucking hard inquiry at every single one.
Man,
Yeah,
First
dude.
one's going to decline.
Yeah, probably.
No. We've heard about the scumbag financier.
He didn't even take any money with him. He just was banking on his like 580 credit score to get him 50 grand at the MGM.
How'd you do in Vegas? I dropped to a 380, and I won nothing. But
nothing wrong with that.
no, usually I just fuck around on blackjack. I'll try and go. I don't like playing I don't know. I don't like playing the video blackjack because there's something in the back of my mind that's like, this is
They're
rigged.
fucking you.
Everything's rigged.
Like, it's fucking rigged. So, and I don't like playing single deck. So, if I can find a table that's like a $15 or $20 a hand, I'm all about it.
I don't like playing blackjack just because I don't necessarily understand the rules, and every time I sit down,
Gotta get 21.
No, I know, but then there's like you can do all the other things.
So, no, here's the deal, right?
Seven,
I'm not even kidding.
Have my toes out.
I did not play blackjack for 10 years at the casino because I had a very traumatic experience at Soaring Eagle. I was 18 years old because it's Indian casino, as long as you're adult. I'm sitting down, I'm playing blackjack, and I was in that frame of mind that Paul said. You just got to get to 21, right? So I can't remember what the dealer had, but the dealer had a bus card. And I'm sitting there with, I think like an 8 came up. Mm-hmm. So I hit. Because I'm like, I'm trying to get to fucking 21. I'm only at 8. Or between the two, whatever it was. So I hit, and I took the fucking dealer's bus card. Well, the guy, I was the anchor. The guy at the front of the table had like $75 down in his hand, on one hand. And I fucked him out of it because the dealer ended up getting 21. So this guy comes around, and he's fucking like slamming on the table and all pissed off, and I'm sitting here, and I'm like, I don't know what I did wrong. Like, I'm an 18-year-old kid. So he was like, he had this big cowboy hat on too, huge cowboy hat on. So he cashes out, he comes around, he goes, hey man, I know I got a little heated, but I got to explain something to you. And he like tried to talk me through the process of like, this is a bus card, you don't do this, even if it's like a hand where you really want to hit on, you don't do it in the hopes that they'll bust so the table will win. And he's like, what you did there is you fucked the whole table. And I was like, oh, okay, my bad. So I just stopped playing blackjack. And then one day I took Cash down to Motor City. He and I are sitting there, and Cash, throwing a few back, just starts talking to the dealer. And I'm sitting there like, what are you fucking doing? Why are you talking to this individual? I had no idea that you could talk to the dealers.
So fucking
I thought it was this fucking unwritten law that you could not speak to that person.
They're the enemy.
That they are the fucking enemy. That you are playing against them in heated battle, in financial medieval war, right? And then the guy, like, I sat there and I'm like, can I talk to you? He's like, this isn't my fucking money. He's like, this is house money. I want you to win whatever you win. You win more, you tip me more. And then I've been playing blackjack ever since.
Didn't tip him.
Didn't tip him. I was like,
Cash, shut up! They're gonna throw us out of here.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm looking at him like, you drunk fuck! Like, stop talking to the guy. Like, we're gonna get kicked out.
It's like, shh, you look over, it says no talking to the dealer.
Right?
I went to Puerto Rico. I won like $800 playing 3-card poker.
Yeah.
And the dealer, he didn't speak he like broken English, So I'm like, I'm trying to like have him explain to me how to do it. And he kept telling me to like go and not go. And I won like $800. And like, like the person wearing the suit, what do they call it? Like the pit boss.
Pit boss.
Yeah. He just looks over at him and he just starts screaming at him in Spanish, and he like sent him away
because he lost all that money.
No, because he was telling me like to do like he'd be
right.
like, "What do you got?" And I'd be like, I'd show him. He'd be like, "All right, bet."
Exactly, because that's what I'd say. I'd be like, "What do I should I?" Because you can always ask him, "What does the book say?" And he'll tell you like, "Oh, book says split. Book says hold."
I'm pretty sure that guy that got me that $800 is probably dead right now. They took him into the back and shot him in the head.
Yeah, right.
That's what you get for losing $800.
Puta.
At this
Puerto Rico's
$800 a night hotel and casino. Fuckers.
Yeah, I don't know. It was Vegas is wild.
Did you guys have fun on New Year's? Paul and I were together.
I had fun.
I wasn't talking to you. I fucking know what you did.
I had a lot of fun.
Oh, did you guys
watching you lose all your money.
I was. Hey, listen. I was fine. I made a comment to Star around like 11:30. I said, "Wow, this is the most sober I've been on a New Year's Eve." Part of it was because I was kind of drunk, and then when I lost that, the money, I got sober. You know what I mean? Like
the adrenaline just went through your body, and then
and then I started drinking Fireball like right after I said it, and then Paul left like right at 12, and I got shit hammered drunk, and my dad was so fucked up. He doesn't remember me and him talking. He was just like, and I'm just like because I drank like a bunch of Fireball, and I got real drunk.
Did you black out?
No, but I felt like shit the next day.
Nice.
And I was on a path to be like, I'm going to wake up at 9 and do something. I slept till like 12:30 and just did nothing. Slept all fucking day.
Did anybody watch CNN's coverage of the ball drop?
No, we watched Fox with
Did you watch any highlights?
No.
Andy Cohen.
Yeah.
He's a TV show. I didn't know who the fuck he was. I knew who Anderson Cooper was.
He runs like Bravo.
Is that
Like all those shows, like he's a producer on, like all those housewives
So
shows.
a pretty like
I've called him
eccentric, relatively flamboyant dude.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
He was fucked up. Drunk as shit.
Did he fuck Anderson Cooper?
He did not. I think he wanted to fuck Anderson Cooper.
The thing
Well,
about
both,
it,
you know.
the thing about it is that's not the first time he's been on there, and that's not the first time he's done exactly what you're talking about.
Gotten fucked up on
It was
on
either
live fucking
It was either
TV.
last year or the year before. He was all fucked up on there too.
Dude, I remember I was sitting there watching it. I'm like, there's no way this is real. Like that he's. I mean, I loved it to have the balls to say what he was saying on live TV. He was sitting there telling Anderson Cooper asking him if he ever dropped acid before. And somebody like, I don't give a fuck, but like, I don't know. You got to think about it. If there's like, imagine this conservative Christian family's now watching fucking CNN on New Year's. They're watching Fox News or the 700 Club. But
I don't get it.
You got to think of the children, Paul.
think of the children, Paul.
What children?
I don't know.
Are you saying that children shouldn't drop acid or be gay? That's
Come
what
on.
you said.
Come on. Nobody said don't put.
That's what
Don't
I heard.
put words in your mouth or your dick.
I was gonna say, don't put Matt in your mouth.
But I'm just sitting. Snoop Dogg was on there too, and he literally did a live segment, which was "Have you gotten high?" Here, insert blank, and just asked him 20 fucking scenarios and if he had gotten high there. Like, have you gotten high on a plane? Have you gotten high on a late night? Have you gotten high at the White House?
Getting high isn't. It's not what it used to be.
No, it's definitely not as risque,
Yeah.
right?
I mean,
But it was he fucking like bashed what's his name? Who's the mayor? De Blasio?
yeah.
Like Anderson Cooper took a bad shot of whatever the fuck they were drinking, and he was saying like, "Oh, me watching you react to that bad shot was like me watching fucking De Blasio dancing," and then basically talked a bunch of shit about New York being a shithole and like to get
De
it together.
Blasio a bad
It does
dancer?
smell.
I guess so.
Hey, I'm in New York.
Is that De Blasio?
Forget about it.
Wayne's World.
We're
Man.
from New York.
Yeah.
I don't know, bro. I don't watch movies.
What about you, Nate? What'd you do on New Year's?
It's real chill. Very chill. Didn't really do a whole lot. Just watch TV.
Did you go north?
Yeah.
You
except
did a
for
bunch of
family.
coke
great-
and
the
fucked a
great
bunch of
north?
hookers.
Mm-hmm. Didn't drink. Just watched the ball drop and then went to bed. You know, real fun time.
Part
Real
of the time.
standard shit.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah, and that's what happens when you get old, man.
Old as shit.
I mean, I lose a bunch of money and get all fucked up.
I was gonna
you
say.
guys just hang out and watch TV.
You lost $900 and then
Well,
got it back,
Yeah.
and then got blacked out with your dad.
Yeah. He was stumbling everywhere. He kept going outside to smoke cigarettes. I was like, Dad, you're gonna fall down the stairs. I'm gonna have to come carry your dead ass upstairs and call everybody that well, Dad's dead. Take pictures of him.
The first text I got from you on New Year's Day was a picture of Dad passed out in the chair. It said, "Dad's dead." That was the first
R.I.P.
picture I
Dad.
got.
We'll put it up.
R.I.P. Paul Sr. Your dad dies and you find out because Adam live tweets it.
Putting hot dogs. How many hot dogs can I fit in his mouth? God
It's
damn,
not even
Dad.
a joke that's what would happen to.
Yeah.
I thought that's what happens when your parents die. You live tweet it.
Yeah, and you what do you say? You're gonna scrape their dead bodies off the floor so you can take the house?
Yeah, it's my fucking house.
Not his.
That's up for debate. I
Fight
think.
me, motherfucker. We'll fight you to the death.
Which one of the two of you is not on the insurance policy?
Me. I think I know why. Because they think I
can't
get
get
that
over
20 grand and then fucking go to the casino, go to the sports book.
Yeah.
20 grand in the Lions winning the Super Bowl next year.
AC/DC.
I was gonna say after AC Ducey, after watching that, I wouldn't put you on an insurance policy either.
Everybody would have hit on that. Everybody would have done what I did. Everybody.
I'm not saying you're wrong.
Everybody.
But you got that luck that it ran out.
Yeah, well, it's not luck. It's I said I was a good better. I'm the worst better. 12-team parlays.
Jesus.
Why? I don't know. $10 get you
Because you could win
$3.2 million.
It's like if you just make small bets on things that are
Paul,
more probable,
I don't
you
need-
could do fine.
I
You're
don't-
like I'll do one of those and 4 of these ones where it's like are never gonna happen.
I don't need $30 in my life. I need like a quick 10 grand. I don't got time.
and
to-
in the meantime you're down.
Peanuts, dude.
In
I was
the
gonna say, what are
meantime,
you
you're down
down?
40 grand.
I'd love to see your if you could eventually pull up your year-to-date Bovada statement
I could try.
to see how much money you lost last year.
I don't know if it does a year to date.
I don't know. And even if it does, you might not want to say it on here.
I don't care.
Yeah, you should say it.
Star doesn't listen to the podcast.
Star, can you turn it off?
She doesn't listen to the podcast, but I always bring up how we talk, say like we were banging or something like
Yeah.
that. She's like, one of my coworkers listens to the fucking podcast. You better stop bringing me up. And I was like, the next week I was talking about her pegging me and shit.
I was gonna say. Now one of your coworkers knows that you peg him through a sheet with a hole cut out in
Yeah,
it.
well,
A dirty, gross.
the things you don't know about your coworkers,
Yeah.
and you find out about it. It's weird.
Yeah, I don't know. I keep my personal social media separate from the pod social media.
Pussy.
Holding us back, Matt. Holding us back.
Not sorry, but I was like, maybe I should interweave those in together to try and pick up some traction here. And then my religion teacher from my senior year of high school added me on Instagram today. And I was like, you know what? I'm good. I should probably just keep it separate.
I don't know about on Instagram, but on Facebook, you can choose who doesn't see things.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So you can still do it.
Yeah,
You'll be fine.
There's a lot of people I'd have to hide
When I
post
post a video to Facebook, I have Andrea go through. Okay, find the people you don't want to know about this. It's like she's got family or whatever, so then they don't see it, and that's it. Other than that, but I think that helps.
You also had to ask Andrea if you could talk about a Christmas story, so that makes sense.
That's true.
Yeah,
But I don't have her do it.
Why are you
I
guys
just have
so
her do it
ashamed?
because I don't know how to do it.
I'm not ashamed.
You're
It's
ashamed.
just there's some things that certain
my
people in my
religion
life.
teacher might know that I'm a cocksucker.
Yeah, what the fuck is a religion teacher?
I went to Catholic high school.
We skipped right over that. What does that entail? What is religion class?
I went to an all-male Catholic college preparatory.
That
high
makes
school.
sense now.
Okay.
Yeah, that thing you were
It
talking
makes
about.
sense.
Remember,
It-
I'm
It
here.
makes sense.
You guys
Why?
are here.
It makes sense. What? Yeah.
Nate's up there with me. You guys are. Sorry.
Why am I down
What
here?
are you talking
what are you
about?
Nate's up here with me.
What the?
With
You
what?
guys are-
He didn't go to fucking
He grew up
religion
in a
class
trailer
either.
in Florida. Why is he up there with you?
I don't, because he's balling now.
He's eating alligators and muskrats.
What
his
are we
entire
talking
fucking
about
life.
right now? How are you up here?
Because I'm better than you guys.
How?
Because I went to private school and I'm
Matt.
Because
cultured.
your parents won the
Matt.
fucking lottery. If
Matt.
not, you'd be living in Redford in a trailer
This
park.
motherfucker just told me about how he used to scam his bank with payday loans and cover it. It was like a fucking avalanche of fucking financial
brains,
woes.
bro. Brains. I'm up
Because
here, bro.
Because I'm smart, guys. No, that does not put you
Now,
up here.
if you would have said that the three of us are up here and this piece of shit Paul was down here,
Then you would've been
I'd
fine
be
with
on
that?
board. Look at
Why
you.
the fuck?
does that make
what
you
are we
feel?
talking about?
You got scaly hands, bro.
That's from hard work, Adam. These are hard work hands.
Now remember, he keeps them scaly in case he's got to give one of those revenge hand jobs.
Yeah.
Exactly. I only keep one that way.
Right. What the fuck were we talking about? You were asking me why. Yeah,
What's
why do I have a
religion class?
It's where you learn about religion.
Like a specific religion?
Yeah, there's different.
They just
You'll have like an Old Testament class. You'll have like a New Testament
so
class.
not other religions, just
No, I went to a
different
I went
versions
to a
of
yeah.
Catholicism.
Yeah.
They just watched that Mel Gibson movie, Passion of the Christ.
Which class
Jim
was it
Caviezel?
where like you went into the back room with the guy?
It didn't happen.
Oh, come on.
I had to suck Sky Daddy's dick.
Yeah, come on. It happened.
Nah, dude. I always. So there were
Yup.
the priest that married my aunt and her ex-husband.
And your cousin?
No.
What?
No. Whatever. I'll fucking name. I'm pretty sure his name was Father Dick Kelly. in
Does
Plymouth.
anybody else get the when somebody says the word priest?
Yeah.
What do you think of?
Rapist.
Fucking kids?
Isn't that crazy?
But
it's like Michael Jackson.
But that's
Yeah,
but that sucks though.
But worse.
That does suck.
Right, because it's like how many millions of fucking priests are there in the world, and there's only a few of these fucking
You're totally
child
right.
molesting cocksuckers out
You're
there.
totally
Sounds
right.
like cops.
But listen, you're totally right. But the problem is the higher ups, like all the way to the Pope and all these people, they covered that shit up.
Yeah, but that's why Homeboy stepped down.
No. But
Kinda
second
sounds
doesn't
like-
matter.
Second Pope in history that
But listen,
Hey, it kind of
backed
sounds like
out.
the cops.
but that is what I'm talking about. If there hadn't been some big giant cover up, it would just here's a pedophile over there, there's a pedophile over there. When the top guys are covering it up for those
Right.
bottom guys,
It looks
then it's all you
fucking bad.
fuckers. It's all of you.
And that's
you
what
can
they
burn in
should have
hell.
done. You should have just been like the good ones, the good
that's
priests
for
should have been
God
like,
to
hey,
judge. Don't
Sure,
pass your
and
judgment.
this
if,
guy-
and if that's what you believe, then that's fine. And that priest who didn't diddle anybody, he's going to get into heaven if that's what you believe. But the ones that were diddling kids and the ones who covered that up, they're going to go to hell.
So you
If
know
that's
guys,
what you believe.
guys, listen. This is a comedy podcast. Okay, this isn't funny
This is
content
funny.
talking about. But this isn't. It's only funny when we talk about Paul fucking kids.
But I don't do that
Anymore.
I'm not even a priest. Couldn't get in.
Hey, I looked it up. I lost $100 in the last 30 days.
30.
You were trying to moonwalk the other day, weren't you?
He's walking
No.
around.
Kiss.
See, I don't.
Blanket.
At least I don't even have anything to say about Michael Jackson. But
He's a personal hero of mine. My name's Paul. I fuck my kids.
I don't even have that accent.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You can just talk normal. You sound like me.
Oh yeah,
You sound more.
Sorry, my name's
Adam.
I fuck kids.
I can't wait to make the video and overdub that with Adam.
Right. Because I was gonna say you sound more like Paul Senior, and it'd be funny if Paul Senior fucked his kids too, because
That's why I gave Paul his
they're
name.
both sitting here.
I just want to.
I like fucking you the most.
No.
He was Kevin until he was 13. My dad started fucking him. I'm gonna call you Paul Jr.
Why
Paul
the
too.
fuck?
See,
Is that a thing?
This is the thing.
He kept calling him P2.
No, and this is why I keep it separate.
Just like skull fucking him.
right? This is why I keep it separate.
Yeah, well, here's the
There's
here's the difference, though, Matt. My dad is for sure gonna listen to this. The other day, I go to his house, and he was mad because we were calling him the fucking Nashville Bomber. That was real funny, boy. Goddamn it!
I don't know, man.
He brought it up immediately when I saw him.
Take your shirt off and get in the bathroom.
I can't wait till Dad hears this and fucking shoots you.
He wouldn't give me the fucking life insurance. Fuck him.
He's gonna shoot you.
I mean, he
doesn't
listens
have any
every week.
bullets.
Like,
He got him today.
Oh fuck.
I don't know. There's some people in my life that I don't think would sit there and be like, oh, that's hilarious how Matt's friend Adam talked about sucking his dad's wall banger after he uses it.
Right. Would your dad think it's funny?
My dad?
Yeah.
He'd probably be like, I don't know. If he was, God, I'd have to feed him so many Coors Lights.
I don't think my family would think that's funny. They just be like,
I think they
the-
would just
the
think it's
weirdest
fucked up.
thing I've
Like,
ever
I
heard.
think my dad would listen and just be like, well,
You guys
I don't
are
even know
missing
what
the
to
point.
make of this.
You're missing the point. It's not. This podcast isn't for everybody. Nothing is
I
for
know.
everybody. So, but how many
This
people?
podcast is for white middle-class males in between the age of 18
that.
and 45, according to every analytics thing that we have.
Okay, but listen. What I'm saying is that how many people are on like in your personal social media who are missing out on this podcast because you don't think that people your
Paul.
religion teacher is gonna like it.
Paul.
No, you're absolutely right, dude. And here's the deal.
That's
You
what
do
I'm
the
saying.
same thing. Don't
I
call
don't
him
know.
out.
Go look at mine. Mine's is littered with, hey, go follow GPDHLN.
No, but you said you cut people out. You're like, oh, I don't want this person, this person. How do you know that Andrea's grandparents don't want to hear this?
because I can make that decision for
I
them.
thought you were going to be like,
and you can
So you're making decisions for people now?
Oh, for sure. But what I'm
Wow.
saying is the people that
how he runs this shit.
I don't think are going to be like super offended. Hey, you can like it if you want to. Don't if you don't. I don't care.
I came in, I walked in, and Andrea was sweeping the house. She's like, yeah, Paul's making me clean. That's how he runs it. Making decisions for people. Telling her what
That's
to do.
not accurate.
Just run her entire life.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck are you guys talking about?
Paul,
Hey, Andrew,
why
what
are
do
you
you have for
such a bad
breakfast?
husband?
Whatever Paul told me I could eat.
I'm not saying I'm not-
Oatmeal. Unflavored oatmeal.
why would that be it?
Oh, goddamn frog in here. Is that you?
No.
Oh, I heard. Was he? Oh,
Yeah.
All right, so Paul's a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Um,
And
we
Matt
got that
fucked his
settled.
teachers.
Yeah.
no.
Go back to fucking priest class. Get your
Run the
butthole scoped.
fucking tape. Where did I say that?
I heard it 3 times.
You.
Father
I'm
Dick
sorry. I'm
Grayson
sorry.
touched
Were
my
you
butthole.
his name was Dick Kelly, and he
Grayson?
wasn't one of my teachers.
Gets you, Paul.
Dick Grayson or Gray Dixon? That's you.
Hey.
Got a great dick, son.
No.
Bless
No,
you.
there were only a handful of the priests that actually taught in the school. The majority of the teachers are just like regular everyday teachers, and they don't necessarily discriminate against who they fucking. One of my teachers was, I don't think she was like out about it. She was a lesbian, like very obvious lesbian. Said she was like in her 50s, lived with her roommate, who
teaching
was
at a
also
church school?
female, teaching in a church school.
She knows she's going to hell.
Yeah, Leviticus,
Jesus.
baby, we burning.
What?
For all of it.
So we don't even know what you're talking about.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's all right.
We don't believe in God here.
I went to private school.
Yeah.
We read from a book.
How much did it cost every year to go to private school?
Freshman year was $7,300 the first year, and then by the time I left, it was about $9,000 a year. And
That's not
I'm pretty sure at this point it's between $12,000 and $14,000.
You know you could do with that much money?
Matt, do you think you're?
I didn't
you're-
fucking.
You could
It wasn't my
you
choice.
could go to a regular school and then donate that money to people that need it.
I wanted to go to my local public school, and my dad was like, "Fuck that."
So do you think your dad's disappointed in his decision?
100%.
Waste
Look what I
of
fucking.
money.
Okay, that's what I want to know.
No.
You know that gay people are going to hell
I take-
because of Leviticus.
Right.
So yeah, you're good.
God damn it. And I'm better than you. I'm kidding. I'm not really better than anybody.
We're gonna
But-
jump him after this podcast.
But no, he's not disappointed because like I don't know. I got some. I met some good people there. Good connections. I'm not a
Networking.
total piece of shit. But at the same time, I'm sure I could have went to public school and probably
You'd probably
I
be
don't
dead
know,
now.
save some money and or maybe I would have been dead with a heroin needle in
I was
my
gonna say
arm.
become a crackhead. You'd probably be winning the weight loss board.
Yeah.
You're doing crack.
If I was all
Panther, dude.
fucking strung out.
Yeah.
Crack
Or I
Panther.
could have started dealing, made some better money.
You gonna start doing drugs?
I want to so fucking bad.
Yeah, we'll
Why?
talk it off
'Cause
podcast.
I
Isn't
wanna
that
make-
all legal now?
Heroin's not legal.
It's fucking legal.
I want
What
to
are you
sling.
talking about?
I want to sling
illegal.
H, bro. I just want to make
Let's just sell fentanyl
a disgusting amount of money doing legal
To pe-
or illegal shit.
to people we don't like.
Yeah.
Like seriously, the older I get, because I'm like, oh, I don't want to like sell out in the terms of making money. I don't care what I do now.
Sell
I don't
out.
give a shit. People are like, oh, if you love work, you'll never work a day in your life. I don't care. If I loved something that only gave me $200 a week, you know what I would do? Something else.
Yeah.
Is something going on up there?
Now, what the fuck is that, Paul?
You better go up there and kick the shit out of your kids.
I'm not gonna do that.
Kick one of the ones in the
I
head.
love my kids, Adam. Where are your kids? You don't even know.
Sleeping because it's 8 o'clock at night.
It's 8 o'clock. Your kids are not asleep.
They've been eating melatonin all day.
Right? Fucking chewies.
Mom's had a bad day.
Your son,
But,
your son came down here and told me something obvious. I had to yell at him earlier.
Yeah, I heard.
Yeah, I know
What
that.
Yeah.
Wait, what'd you
I
say
know.
to his kid? Or what did his kid say to you?
Oh, he says, that's not bright enough. I
Let's
said,
talk about the lights.
yeah, I know that.
I love it. Your kid sneaks down in this basement and then like critiques shit and tries
Yeah.
to like show.
Yeah.
Like he was trying to show Paul something on the camera, and Paul was like, "I fucking know." Okay,
That's not what happened.
He
No.
said, "Shut the
and
fuck
then
up."
and then he hit
But
him.
he kept-
hit
no.
him so.
You don't have
so
any friends
fucking
because
hard,
you're a
dude.
piece of shit.
I was trying to airdrop you something. It wouldn't go. I was
Yeah.
like, Dad, you gotta message it. And then by the end of it, I had to message it because it
Yeah.
wouldn't airdrop
And then you had to beat the shit out of him.
for being right.
Yeah. How dare you?
Go lay in your bed. I'm getting a pillow. I'm gonna snuff him out.
Why is it always? I think Adam is going to kill kids. Maybe not his kids, but kids.
I don't know.
Because he talks about it constantly.
Adam,
I
according
would not
to
do good in prison.
so we had our podcast rated.
What?
I'm too cute.
You're too cute for prison.
I got a big butt.
You'd be somebody's bitch
pass
so
me
fast.
around.
You'd be fucking walking
I'd be
around
backing
with your,
into
with
it.
your hand in somebody's pocket.
Fuck me, daddy.
Or whatever, dude.
Make him feel real weird or whatever. You think if you go to prison and then you like, you like, hey, let's go fuck. You think it's more? You think they're gonna be like, oh, gross?
No, but you gotta think. You gotta think, right? If you're in prison for a long period of time, you have to do whatever you have to do to make your life as easy as possible. What would be easier, to go in there and try and be this fucking dominant force, or to
me?
just go in and just be like, who's the? Here's what I would do, right? Everybody says like you gotta find the biggest guy in all of prison and you gotta
fuck
just
him.
beat his ass. No, you know what I would do? I'd find the biggest, meanest motherfucker and I'd let him fuck me.
I said that as a joke, and then you said it.
Dude, because think about it.
No,
I wouldn't do that.
Nope.
I would find fucking Big Bob or Bubba and whoever it is and be like, I'm gonna be your bitch.
What's
so
that?
that I'm
Hey,
safe.
what's his name?
I'm the
of Dave?
crazy guy that doesn't talk to anybody. That's
Don
the role that I want to
Quixote?
play.
Don Quixote.
Bro, but if you don't fucking line up with people, they're not keen on that there.
Matt,
They don't want these
Matt,
fucking people just
Matt.
sitting in the corner.
So
You gotta align with somebody.
to have a slightly
They're gonna put
easy-
you in a line and fuck y'all.
to have
Whatever,
a-
bro.
So to have a slightly easier life in prison, you're just gonna walk straight in and just present for this guy.
Boom.
Or
Show
you
this
could just
dude-
have a little more difficult life and maybe not get fucked in the ass.
Paul, before he went to jail, would shave his head and get a swastika tattoo on his forehead so he fit in. Look at me, guys! I'm part of the crew.
Hey, where's the tent to sign up for the Aryan Brotherhood?
I'm just picturing Kaiser going
No.
into that guy's jail cell and
Yep.
like just kind of hitting on him a little bit, trying to get him to fuck him.
It's-
So,
Hey, are you Jaquan? Yeah? All right.
Hey, my name's Matt. You can call me Cinnamon Skin.
Call me Cinnamon Skin.
Poppy?
Yeah. I'll call you fucking Poppy. I don't care.
No,
I would do anything in my power to make my life as easy as humanly possible.
I don't think taking it in the ass would be that easy.
No.
I don't know.
Sometimes I get shits that are too
And
big.
and
It's like,
once
ooh.
you do it once,
I
this
like
guy's
that.
gonna be on you all the time for it.
You don't know?
He's
You
gonna
don't know
let
you don't know?
he's
You
gonna
know
let
what
you
kind
do
of sex
mouth
drive
stuff?
the big bad motherfucker in prison has?
But is he gonna go looking for
if
like
he only
somebody?
likes to fuck once a month, I'm golden.
So You're going to jail.
You don't know. You don't know his libido.
So you're going to jail. You're going to jail. Straight to butt fucking to have it easier.
Then getting fucking raped 20 times a day, being the fresh fish.
I just don't think that.
I don't
that
think
is as
prison.
prevalent.
I don't
as you
think prison is.
I don't
You're
know,
gonna
man.
go in there, get butt fucked by some dude, and everybody's gonna be like, "Why the fuck are you doing that?
Why
we
are
don't
you-
do that here."
They're gonna be like, "Geez,
you walk to
dude,
the one
this
guy
guy's
who was gonna
fucking
fuck
weird,
you.
right?" I don't know,
Nobody fucks in prison. Matt's just like, who's fucking me, boys?
right?
He has his asshole out at the cafeteria.
Yeah.
The cell's doors open all
Just
night.
Showing off
wafting
my
his scent
fucking-
around.
My,
Come get it, Poppy.
Oh my god,
leather balloon knot, showing it off to everybody.
dude! They would prolapse you so fast in there.
I fucking bet.
And then what? You're
I
walking
don't
around
know.
with a pink sock hanging out your asshole.
C'est la vie.
Can you put that back in?
I'm sure.
I think so.
I'm sure there's a way.
Well, dude, you think about you get
surgery.
your asshole pulled out, you just get to go to the infirmary for a couple of days.
Yeah, then I'm safe.
Yeah, where you're in there fucking the doctors or whatever.
Only the male doctor.
Everybody, guards are having it.
I gotta stick your prolapsed asshole back in.
Everybody
you
can
don't want to
get
get
it.
raped by 100 people, but you're just gonna fuck 100 people.
Fuck them all.
So,
Yeah, I guess if you're fucking a dude versus getting fucked by raped by a dude, it's probably less aggressive.
That's what I'm getting at.
Sure.
right?
But can't you just
This is
say,
a lot of hypotheticals here, but I'm saying if I could just if I gotta sit there, it's conform and conquer, baby.
Matt's over here
okay?
figuring out what kind of white collar crime he can commit to get the longest prison sentence possible.
what non-violent crime
Yeah,
is
he
gonna
can't
put
do
me
any
away for the
he can't
longest.
murder anybody because he went to Catholic school. He
But
knows he'll
but-
go to hell.
if you do one of those white collar crimes, you don't go to the same kind of prison. I don't think.
It's just a bunch of accountants he's fucking.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
the biggest, baddest.
Yeah.
That's the biggest, baddest guy. They all got to come to me.
Hey guys,
Right.
he's pushing up his glasses.
What'd you do? Tax fraud.
What'd you do?
Scam payday loan places.
Good job, Adam.
What'd you do?
I don't know, man. I feel like being like Motley Crue.
Now you gotta hold it the rest of the time.
Girls, you know. If we only would have bought the nicer fucking stands.
There's nothing wrong
I don't
with
want
those
to
stands.
say it.
Adam,
but I
nobody
say-
else's is falling apart because everybody else took the time to put their shit together right.
You guys put this
show
shit
up,
together.
You show up. It was good last week. I'm not going to tighten anything or do anything. It'll work.
But I don't know why that thought came across my head. Or I think it actually. I was watching some YouTube videos and it was like, I don't know. I was in one of those video holes. Jesus Christ! You moved the table. You just fucked up that camera shot.
It's looking right at
You ruined it.
The
Now.
only time that I've had that there.
Oh my God!
Oh, fuck off.
You're a fucking absolute nightmare. You know that?
Hey, why don't you go not fuck somebody on New Year's?
Jesus Christ!
What happened on New Year's, man?
Nothing.
Oh.
I prayed.
Prayed with your religion teacher?
Yeah. But I was in one of those video holes that I get into, to where I'm,
This podcast is falling apart.
yeah,
right
it
now.
literally is. I want to apologize. I'd like to take this
Don't.
time to apologize to anybody
Well,
watching.
if they made it through all the butt sex we're talking about,
Yeah, true.
they're not going to mind this.
We're in our mom's basement.
from our mom's basement.
What was that?
It was a Facebook video vortex that I was in for probably a couple hours, and I landed on this video that was people react to life sentences, right? And I sat there and I started thinking, how the fuck would I react to a life sentence? And then there's some of these people that are wailing and crying and doing all that shit.
You start lubing up your butthole.
And
apparently.
yeah, I would just of course that's what I would do. I just sit there and be like, all right, start stocking up on fucking mayonnaise packets out of the prison cafeteria.
Is that what they use?
I'm sure they do.
For lube?
For lube? Yeah.
That sounds like
salad dressing.
It would make the stink so much worse.
I'm sure it would.
Paul's gonna go up there and
Walking around
jam
smelling like a
mayonnaise up
fucking
his ass.
BLT all the time.
I don't even know what to say to that.
That's,
love it.
that's BLT butt walking around.
I fucking love BLTs, dude. Maybe you're onto
anymore.
something.
Not anymore.
Now, whenever you eat a BLT, you're just think about me.
Getting fucked.
My nickname in prison.
BLT butt.
Yeah.
Mayo baby.
Yeah. There's big lettuce tomato. Walking around with a fucking loose balloon knot. Giving it to anybody.
Begging for it.
Taking it from everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So all I'm doing here, joking around, but just reassuring myself that I'm in the right mindset by not showing this to people in my private life.
Oh, what I was gonna say. The reason I was asking, if your dad, has your sister ever listened to this? Mm-hmm. Okay, what about you? Said your dad. So I was trying to find anybody in your life that you don't want to hear this, and then for your birthday, I was gonna send them like a mixtape
Of all my
ours.
worst moments.
Yeah,
The first thing I'd do in prison.
Yeah. You can just send them this whole segment.
I'll send that Jewish girl you were dating,
Yeah.
all the Jew babe stuff. You crying in the corner. Michelle, I miss you.
What?
What was her name?
Not Michelle.
Oh, no. There's only so many names in the world. You just pick one. It could land.
Yeah.
It might stick.
I don't know. But yeah, for the time being, I'm just gonna keep the pod and keep.
I think you
Matt
should go
as
to
Matt.
work and start showing people.
That is literally the last thing I would ever do.
Free speech, dude.
Because I'm in a management position to where I have to I just couldn't imagine sitting there doing like a new hire orientation or something, and then somebody sits there and goes like, "Oh, you're Matt from GPDHLN." Yeah. Oh, I thought it was really funny when you were talking about getting fucked.
They think that you think that someone's going to recognize you?
No, it would never. That would never happen.
Hey, I'm Michael. I'm one of your
Maybe
13
one day.
listeners a week.
It'd be great though.
That would be good.
I mean, that'd be a double-edged sword, right?
Yeah.
If we ever got to a position where we could be recognized, if it'll ever happen.
But then everything falls apart on our
But
professional
then
life.
in the professional,
That's okay.
I couldn't maintain. I mean, I could.
You've got to hold it together somewhat, some sort of authority figure
Right.
because of your role. If you were to have that out in the wild, and these people that work under you think that you're thinking about getting fucked by guys in jail all
Yeah.
the time, they're probably gonna have a different opinion about you.
Right.
I
I would have to
understand that.
reassure them that it's like this is a comedy podcast.
Yeah, this is all improv.
Like,
We're
this
just trying to
is
say the
all-
wildest shit.
I'm just trying to get a reaction.
Matt
Right?
really doesn't want to get fisted in his butt by
No, dude.
BLT.
He's
I don't even
just-
like taking
just thinking
big.
of it on the
I
fly.
don't even like taking big
Big
shits.
shits. Yeah, it hurts sometimes.
Yeah.
There are literally some times
shits,
where
that's
I'm
gay, dude.
sitting there taking shit. You take big shits? That's gay, bro. That's gay as fuck. There are some times where maybe I haven't drank enough water in the past couple days and I've eaten too much cheese and bread.
Water?
And I'm sitting there on the toilet. I'm like, I feel like this is literally going to rip my asshole.
This is going to be so gay.
This is going to be the gayest thing. I'm never going to be able to look at
He
my
starts
dad
backing
again.
it up on the toilet like,
Right.
oh, yeah, Poppy.
Oh, put it back in.
He's sucking it back up.
Flex it back in. Ah! No,
I got to
dude.
tell you,
Here's
there's
the
nothing
mayo
I hate.
jar.
There's nothing I hate
Squirting
worse
down
Than
than
a
talking
big-
about poop.
Really?
What?
Yeah.
Why?
I'm okay. You guys are talking.
Do you not shit, you weird fuck?
Of course I do.
Yeah.
But I don't talk about it.
I
Everybody
seem like you're
poops.
always shitting.
I am.
What's Paul doing? I got to take
shitting.
a shit every
I don't
5
know.
Every time
minutes.
I'm like, hey, you want
I
to go to
don't
the
even talk
store?
about it.
Hold on, give me 10 minutes. I'm shitting.
Yeah, it
I don't
seems
wanna
so
have the
common.
Because there's a
that you
negative,
would
there's
feel
a
free to talk
stigma
about.
around shitting that you got to just break through that wall.
Yeah.
It's just gross.
Everyone does it.
Matt, you just described what you're going to eat to take a gay poop.
Okay.
Bread and cheese.
No, I said there's sometimes I eat too much bread and cheese, don't
Right.
drink enough water, and then you
Right.
get one of those fucking real girthy motherfuckers, and it's a little hard to.
You have to like
It's a
grab your
struggle.
butt cheeks and pull them apart a little bit.
It's a struggle, dude.
And use that device to hold your butt open.
The fucking asshole spreader that we talked about in the first episode.
Hey, Paul, let me ask you a question. You said you're not
Yeah.
into poop. What if all of a sudden your wife was like into poop play? Like she wanted to like poop in bed and like play with it while you guys had sex. You fucking Paul, you are so fucking weird. In a heartbeat,
you would
you'd be
be-
like,
God,
Paul, like,
that
I gotta
sucks.
shit right now. Get naked.
No, not a chance.
Shit on me.
That's not for me.
Could you imagine though?
That's not
Like,
for me.
no, but seriously, you there are.
Poop in bed.
You
and
hear
play
about
with-
these scenarios to where like a straight man marries somebody, has a whole family, and then 15 years later, he sits down with his wife and he's like, "Sweetie, we got to talk about something. I'm gay," right? And then he either fucking continues with the thing with his wife and family knowing, and fucks dudes on the side, or they break it off, or fucking you got Caitlyn Jenner, hey, I'm Bruce, right?
Oh, yeah.
And then I have a whole family and this reality TV show, and then all of a sudden, guess what? I'm a woman,
Is he-
and now I'm
He
Caitlyn,
ain't even gay though.
and I fucking
Does
snip my
Caitlyn-
shit
I
off
think-
and stuffed
I think
it
he still
inside of
has
me.
a dick.
No,
Caitlyn has a dick, dude.
Caitlyn does not have a dick.
I'll look it up. I'll bet you $10.
Took that shit off,
I'm gonna look it up.
flipped that outie into an innie.
You wanna bet
Either way,
$10?
it doesn't matter. I get your point, but poop is still off the table for me.
So you're telling me right now, if your wife was like, Paul, I cannot be with you because you don't want to do poop stuff in bed. You would, and she's like, I'm going to divorce you if you don't shit with me.
I'd say I'm sorry that you feel that way.
If you don't do shit stuff with me, I'm gonna go back to Caro
Poop play.
and find somebody who will.
You know you'll find somebody in fucking Carroll that'll shit on her.
That's
For
true.
sure.
Weirdest fucking place on earth.
Yeah, but I would have to say no. I'm sorry.
So
Sorry that you
you
feel
would
that way.
literally
You're
break
so
up.
full of
You'd break
shit.
up your whole family.
You're so full of shit.
I'm not breaking up shit. I'm not gonna play with people.
You're not breaking up shit at all, obviously, because
Exactly.
that's the line apparently for
No.
you.
Poop ain't for me.
That's the line.
She just wants to shit on your chest a little bit.
I don't want that.
What
Rub
if,
it in
what
a
if,
little
what if
bit.
she wants to like poop on your feet?
Yeah.
What if your significant others want to poop on you?
I don't have
I'm
a sing.
out.
I'm single.
Okay,
so I just
so
gotta
let's
say
say
no.
But you find some girl that you want to be with the rest of your life, and then she's like, "Hey, listen, I want to shit the bed and play with it." Now what?
How hot is she?
Yeah,
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. No, it
it
doesn't.
100% does.
No, it doesn't.
If we're talking
It
about
might matter to you
talking
guys.
about
It
like
doesn't
a
matter to me.
Like a
You're a
9.8.
fucking liar, Paul.
No, I'm not.
My God,
100% I'm not.
bro. If there was this fucking thing, 10 out of 10.
Matt.
I don't even know who the 10 out of 10 would
Matt.
be. Right? If there was this fucking absolute perfect dime.
They're
and
not
she's
putting a poop on me.
Bro, and she's personality is a 10 too.
Not
right?
putting a poop on me.
Funny. She
No.
can hang out with the
No.
guys. She gets along with my family. If she
No.
sits there and says, like, guess what? I'm into shit. I'd be like, well, I guess I'm getting into shit too.
I think that's a bad sign for you, Paul.
You're not
Why?
in love with your wife.
That's not it at all.
Well, I've heard people say I'd eat a mile of her shit just to see where it came from, right?
Right.
I've never heard that, but
come
no.
on.
He made that up.
I listen. Poop is
Just on
not
the
for
spot.
me. I'm sorry, guys.
What
You
about
guys-
pee? Would you go pee?
I don't want to
you'd
be
go pee.
peed on either.
You go pee.
Dude, pee is pee's sterile.
Let me piss on you right now, then.
What if Andrea's biggest kink was to take a shit and then use your beard to wipe her ass?
No. The answer
Paul,
is
get
no.
that scraggly, wiry beard near my asshole.
The
itches.
funniest thing is all this coming from Adam. If Starla ever fucking approached Adam with any of this shit, it'd be done. It'd be over.
I might do it once.
Just to see.
I had to grow my mustache back up.
So if Starla came to you and said, like, listen,
I can't talk about her.
I have
I promise I wouldn't talk about her anymore.
No bullshit.
I have to peg you. I have to.
I'd let her peg me.
One time.
Yeah, if she
Yeah?
had to, I think I'd pick the poison though. You know,
That's true love.
if she pulled out like a fucking donger, no, not for my first time. I need a baby carrot.
Yeah.
Work it up. Maybe I'll like it. I don't know.
Get something tapered,
Yeah.
you know?
This entire podcast has been about buttholes.
Well, yeah. It's
Yeah.
the new year, 2021.
Year of the
This
butthole.
is all
They're
we
going
have,
from
too.
dicks to buttholes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't
Last
know.
year was about the dick.
This
Now
is
it's
the year of
about
the
the
butthole.
asshole. Yeah.
I missed that memo. My bad.
That's right.
Read a fucking email.
I do remember one of my, early on in the podcast, I was talking to one of my friends. And I was like, hey, you got to tell me what you think. She's like, you guys just got to talk about dicks a little bit less.
Well, this podcast isn't for her. She doesn't even have a dick.
Yeah,
Right?
you're not in my demo.
Like, you don't even have a dick.
Get
you
outta
don't even
here.
know.
You're not in my demo, so
Right.
we're good.
Was she ugly?
You know who the fuck you are.
Is she
No,
ugly?
I don't know. I have no idea.
You don't know if she's ugly or not?
I don't know. I don't even remember who it was.
She's fucking ugly, dude. She was a fucking uggo.
Probably.
And that's why you don't talk to her anymore.
Right.
If she was cute, you'd
I'm sorry-
remember her,
I'm
you
sorry.
jealous son of a bitch.
Right? I'm such a shallow piece of shit. I'm also a coward, so at the time I didn't have the courage to say, like,
Oh my god.
then stop listening to us, you ugly fucking bitch.
Oh my god.
And
that's it.
All right, and you can find us at GPDHLN on Twitter, Instagram, fucking Snapchat. What else are we on? TikTok.
We're on
I do this
Amazon
every
now.
time.
everything.
Amazon.
We're on Amazon Music.
Yeah.
Or podcast.
Yep.
We weren't before.
I don't believe so.
Now we currently own 12% of Amazon.
Yeah, we're getting a big deal.
12%. Brought to you by Bezos.
Jeff
Bitch.
Bezos. He's going to be on the podcast next
I
week.
fuck-
This is
Fucking
brought to you
wish.
by Bezos Butthole.
Bro, I'll talk about buttholes and play with all the shit in the world to get Bezos money.
Well, that's a different story. There's a
Yeah.
price for everything.
What? Hold on. You are a piece of shit.
Why?
You would get
Because
shit on for
you
money?
literally wouldn't get shit on
For love?
if your wife wanted to more than anything. So you won't do shit for love, but you'll do it for money.
I think if I were to ask my wife,
That's
she
true.
she would say, "Play with all the poop you need to for the paycheck."
Wow.
She
It'd be
would,
$100.
She would want this.
$100,
I'm
Andrew. It'd be
saying-
like, Paul, you get out there
My wife
and you
wants
get
me
shit on
to
right
play
now.
with Jeff Bezos's poop.
But you wouldn't do it if your wife's burning desire.
Only thing keeping her alive is the shit on you. Come on, Paul. You
I
really
know
want a
what you guys
divorce
are
on your
trying to
hand?
do.
And I know Andrea listens, so obviously this is hypothetical.
No, this is
Right.
not.
And my
Andrea
thing is,
texted me.
I know that she would never never want to poop on me.
She texted me. She confided in me the other day. She said, I want to shit on your brother. Please help me. I need this. I can't even get off until he shits on me.
I love how Adam's like, I can't talk about Starla, but we're going to talk about Andrea
Right. Let's
and
talk
her
about
shit
that.
fetish, right?
Let's talk about Starla, Adam.
No, we already ended the podcast.
No, it's still rolling.
We're still rolling.
And
I was going to wrap it, but then I wanted to come back in and tell Paul he was a piece of shit. Because
I
he'd
agree.
do something for money, but not for love.
My wife would want that.
The money.
Love you, baby.
anything for money. It's $40
Vote
bucks.
football.
Andrea won 40. Andrea won $40
Vote
playing
football.
card the other day, and she jumped almost up on their chair. I thought she was going to flip the table. So
Whatever, bro. I'd get stoked if I won 40
Yeah,
bucks.
exactly.
no, it was just exciting to see.
Why don't you go back to losing 600?
I will.
Pussy.
Pussy.
Checks in the
Didn't
mail.
even pay it.
Checks in the
Didn't
mail.
even.
Maybe
pay
we
it.
should all take our money back.
Yeah, my mom was right.
No, no.
Quote Karen. All right. You can find us at GPDHLN.com, fatharryandgross.com. You can find us on any streaming service up to and including Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Amazon, Spotify, TuneIn, Overcast, iHeartRadio, and Pandora. You can find us at GPDHLN on Instagram, Twitter. What else?
Everywhere.
Fucking everywhere. We're fucking everywhere. That's what this comes down to. Is we are literally everywhere. Okay. You can call. You can call us, text us, send us hate mail, dick pics. We're sniffing salts. Oh my
damn
god. 313-288-128.
My cat's gonna fucking eat that.
Kind of smells like cat piss. No cat litter. Like the ammonia from cat litter, right? 313-288-0128. And with that, thank you so much for tuning into the best, worst podcast.